Well, hey everybody, it's Watchtower After Dark with Smurf Girl and Mitch. How you doing, Mitch?
I am doing great. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. We just came back from the trenches of the September broadcast. We got some stuff to discuss, Mitch.
Yeah.
So, what did you think? What was it? It was kind of humdrum at first, like, oh, they're just talking about loss. But then I really started to get into it, and I'm like, wait a second, that hits way too close to home.
What part?
The whole um of all these brothers and sisters who have sustained these terrible losses, and they're getting fruit baskets and they're getting love, and they're all there for each other, whereas well, what about me? What about my family? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're just asking for it. Like, in all honesty, they are asking for it. In my family situation of
Hmm.
what's already happened, that their behavior during that broadcast is exactly why my Uncle Brent snapped in the first place. Like,
Okay.
to be blunt.
Why?
And, it's like they're pushing and pushing and pushing. And it's like, well, who else are you want to push farther, Watchtower? That's not cool. You already pushed Uncle Brent to do that. Now, who else are you targeting to be pushed that far? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, when you have a certain type of behavior and that behavior causes casualties, and then they continue that behavior, and then they do it even worse, and then it's like you're just rubbing it in somebody's face. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, we're gonna rub it in people. We can get into specifics, but I just want to start off with that. Like, that Watchtower creates a horrific situation, and then they take that horrific situation and then they want to make it worse and worse and worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So how did that push your uncle over the edge?
Um, just that kind of dismissive behavior of where he knew they knew what was really going on, and that it was passive aggressive. That's what it was. It was being passive aggressive, of acting like they don't know exactly what's going on, even though they do.
Yeah. I like you know me. I never believe anything they say anyway.
Yeah, which is good. It's a
Yeah.
rule of thumb.
Like I've always had that issue, but now I can speak freely about it.
Yeah, before you could get drug into the library if you spoke too freely about how you actually felt.
Hmm. Yeah. Someone someone just made interesting points. I saw a video, but they were just like the different phrases they use. They always mean something else.
Yeah,
And
it's an innuendo or a hidden agenda type of message. It's
yeah,
never just straightforward.
nope.
Never, never. And
Mm-mm.
so that whole thing was not straightforward to me. And it's like, oh no, I know how that's going to irritate my Aunt Jessica's mother and sister and father and brother, of it, how it irritated me. It's going to
Mm-hmm.
irritate them even more. Because
Wow.
what I would expect in a video that's about loss on JW.org for the broadcast, the first one, that they would have one of them on there, just like how they were on the news. Like, they were witnesses, they were as witnesses on the news about what happened.
Hmm.
And so if they were on the news, why wouldn't they, like CNN, Fox News, People, Oxygen, they were on there. So why wouldn't they also be on the broadcast about how the witnesses helped them through being on those major CNN, Fox News channel situations? You would think,
Yeah.
right? Because it wasn't like it was small. It was Fox and CNN and Oxygen and People that covered my family murder situation with Uncle Brent. and those family members were on major news channels. So, and they chose to focus on like, oh, my spouse died of cancer or heart disease, or I don't even remember, like something way less significant than murder. And that they're getting fruit baskets and they're so loving, of which I know the witnesses have not been very loving or understanding of the situation that happened with my family with loss, which was the worst loss you could ever have. And I personally, like, this is going to be blunt, Mitch.
Okay.
I personally could care less about those family members of who I'm referring to. I could care less. For the witness family members who are grieving right now over that homicide situation, and with that broadcast, it showed that Watchtower cared even less than I do. Because if I was going to be a jerk and I was going to do something mean, like for this, that's exactly what I would do to them.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And instead, I'm like, I can't believe their organization isn't taking better care of them and featuring them on the broadcast. Of which I suppose would be collateral damage. They wouldn't want to. You know, having Smurf Girl's family. You know. It's like, oh, that's, you know, oh, you know, that's Aunt Jessica's mom on the broadcast. And that, you know, not, oh, here to function, we need to pull in Uncle Tony. Are you ready?
Oh, boy. Oh.
You ready? Pull out of my jacket.
Oh, my
There's
goodness.
Jumbo.
Oh, Uncle Tony been busy. Uncle Tony been busy.
I barely touched it. Worldly Caleb bought it for me. Down the hatch, like Charles Taze Russell.
Wow.
Cheers. Oh, yeah, cheers to the...
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, we got it right that time. Wow.
Yeah. I didn't do it all the way.
It took 7 episodes, but we finally got it.
We're starting to figure it out. No, I think you're this way. Cheers.
Yeah, that way.
Ready?
There we go. I had to figure out the camera.
I know. But there was real passive aggressive. Okay, like I'm gonna get into depth because you know, knowing these sisters and the way that they are, I've heard these comments before. Do you remember them talking about the fruit basket?
Yeah.
And he gets into depth about how the sister, it's not like she hasn't eaten all those types of fruits before, but that it was the thought that counted and blah, 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 blah. Have you ever heard a sister say, yeah, they sent a fruit basket, but it wasn't anything special. It was just all kinds of fruits I've already eaten before. You know?
Yeah.
It's like they've heard the snark and they're putting the snark in check. Like, oh yeah, we know you've eaten all those fruits before. Like everything is a snark and an inside thing.
Always with them.
I forget how passive aggressive the organization actually is. Like, you need to know when you're sitting at the hall and you know the dynamic of what's going on, and you have a brother or a sister go up on the stage or comment during the Watchtower study and say something passive aggressive, like, you know, it's scathing, the passive aggressiveness.
That's something that's always bothered me. I even made a post this afternoon because an ex-Jehovah's Witness said something that rubbed me the wrong way. You know, and it just reminded me of being in that organization. But yeah, it scathed me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough. I didn't. And the music video was weird.
You know what?
Tell
The,
them you love
the,
them.
the
Tell
music,
them you love them.
the music
Tell them
videos
you
are
love them.
always so cheesy to me.
It
I
had
hate
zero
music
tune.
videos.
I know. A
They need us
rose that
to
needs watering and blah
They
blah
need us to
blah.
produce a song for them.
I know. You're a giant jackass. Ha 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 ha. Like that song. There doesn't have to be anything else than that. It's like instead of just, I admit that I'm a jackass, Smurf Girl. I admit I'm a giant jackass.
My song is going to be titled Self Abuse.
Wow. Oh, God. We don't need to hear about that. You just made me throw up a little bit.
I've
You
been
just
posting
made me.
tidbits of Pillowgate.
Yeah, you know, you're just oozing Pillowgate. I have to take off my glasses because the
Yeah.
Pillowgate is oozing from your pores like
Oh yeah,
3
I've
feet.
been on it the last 2 days. I'm on Pillowgate mode.
Yeah, you're on oh jeez.
Yeah, and people are like,
Where's your
"Are you
off
for
switch,
real?"
Mitch?
No, I have no off switch.
I know.
They gave me an off switch for 53 years of my life. So I'm done with the off switch.
You know, I was just talking about that, about how you brothers are held like a spring. You know, you're held like a spring, held like a spring, held like a spring, and then you leave the organization and you let. Okay, I'm back. I got a phone call. Sorry about that. So anyway, it's like a little tiny spring, and then you let it go. You've been just held, just like with a thumb, and then you just go berserk, and you're also not taught of what behavior should be like once that spring gets sprung. You're springing your spring is getting sprung, and you don't know how to behave once that spring gets sprung, right?
Yeah.
So I'll keep you in check,
I would
because
say
and you're not the only one. Every single brother that leaves goes through the same thing. Every single one.
I would say I'm good now.
You say you're good right now?
Yeah,
No.
I'm good. Like the spring you're referring to. I was like that the 2 times I got this fellowship.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
I'm
where
pretty
you go
laid back.
haywire? Oh my God.
I'm pretty laid back now compared to those times.
Oh, when you're first disfellowshipped and you go out to a bar for the first time, do you remember that? Oh no.
No, I don't remember that. No, I don't.
I know, no, me neither. It's like I'm still hungover. I'm still hungover
Well,
from it.
I made a video the other day, but I got roofied.
You got roofied?
Yeah, when I was disfellowshipped the second time, I was like, in 2008, I was like, I'm gonna celebrate my birthday for the first time ever in my life. And first bar we went to, I got a roofie.
Oh yeah, I've gotten roofied many times. Yeah, they see. It's like they know there's a former J-Dub and they're a lightweight. Ha 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 ha. They don't know what's going on. Truth. It's true. They do. They can see you coming a million miles away. Especially when it's like, no, it's my first birthday. I was raised a Jehovah's Witness. Like, get the juice.
You know what? I have one of your type of stories to tell you about that bar.
Go ahead. Shoot.
Because we frequented that bar a lot. One night, and I'm disfellowship. One night we go in there, and I notice it's like an older lady, like I would say maybe in her 60s. And she kept looking my direction, and I'm like trying to just shoot my tequila and mind my own business. She came over there, and she was like, I'm like, hello, because she came in my bubble, and she was like, you need to get back to your meetings. And so I was like, what did you say? Yeah. And she was like, you need to get back to your meetings. Your parents raised you better than this, and you need to go back to how you were raised. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, it blew my buzz.
So, I had that happen too. Yeah, you don't belong here.
Blew my buzz. Yeah.
Go home, little girl. Yeah.
And I'm like, and just to test it, I was like, what are you talking about meetings? And she was like, you know what I'm talking about, how you were raised, your religion. And yeah, it freaked me the hell out.
She knew.
Yeah, but yeah, that man, yeah, that shit scared me.
Yeah. I've been told that many times. Like, yeah, you can't handle yourself, blah, blah, blah. It's like, hey, let me have a nervous breakdown. Because you do have a nervous breakdown after you get disfellowshipped, after you leave, no matter what. You have a nervous breakdown, you completely lose your mind, you go haywire, you go all worldly. Remember going all worldly? Oh, he's
But
going all
no,
worldly.
I was just chilling. But like, do you see what I'm saying? No, she told me I was like minding my own business. I'm quiet, and she came and told me stuff about my life that no one would know.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was like, that's that. I was like the other day, I was like, I gotta tell Rose about this. That's that Smurf Girl shit.
Oh yeah. No, there are certain ex Jehovah's Witnesses back in the day before they realized it was a lie. I've had that happen where then I start drinking, then you start bawling. Have you ever started bawling at a bar because you were raised a
No,
witness?
no,
No?
no.
You want to
I was
go?
I was
No,
doing other
seriously,
things.
you
I was
haven't
doing
been at
other
a
things at
bar
the
and
bar.
started bawling because you were raised a Jehovah's Witness
I was
at all?
balling. I was balling, but not your definition of it.
Uh, no,
I was hood balling.
yeah.
I was hood balling.
Yeah, your version of bawling. Your version of bawling and like 50 Cent's version of bawling. I think 50 Cent's written songs about you.
Our balling is not the same.
Are you Shorty and it was your birthday? Hey, Shorty, it's your birthday. Go,
Yeah,
Shorty.
that's when I got a roofie.
Yeah.
Somebody wanted to
don't
gift.
let Curtis hear you. He'll be like, "What? You're giving them guys a bad name."
Oh man, Curtis. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, yeah, and when certain songs come on the radio, they're like Jehovah's Witness anthems. You know, The Club is a Jehovah's Witness anthem.
The what?
The Club by 50 Cent.
You think it's a
That is an
A-Dubs anthem?
apostate anthem. There's a lot of apostate anthems. They
I'm
come
gonna have
on.
to play that next month.
I know, me too. Well, so you're October?
Mm-hmm.
I'm December.
Yeah, Scorpio.
New Year's Eve. It's gonna be boring, just like every other time.
Why would it be boring?
Because I'm a boring person. No, it'll be good. What are you gonna dress as for Halloween?
I'm not gonna dress up. I think I'm gonna hand candy, but I'm not gonna dress up.
Oh, you're gonna hand out candy?
Yeah.
Those greedy little worldly kids?
Yeah.
You're gonna pass out candy to greedy worldlies?
I've never done it before, so I want to experience it.
Mm. Makes you feel empty. No, it's a nice feeling. It's a nice feeling. Good.
Wow.
I've done it.
Wow.
No, okay. You want to know who's the best at trick-or-treating?
Who?
A former Jehovah's Witness.
Who?
Because you can go door to door. I can go door to door. Like, where? Give me the pillowcase. Give me an extra pillowcase. Come on, let's go. They're not at home. Not there. They're not at home. Come on, let's go. Car group. You get a car group of former Jehovah's Witnesses in your neighborhood, you will be candyless by, 45 minutes.
I'm staying at home.
No, we should, as a group, go apostate trick-or-treating and just hit those neighborhoods. Be like, you take that side of the street and I'll take this side. Let's work house over house, and we'll go get and empty that pillowcase, Mitch.
That would trigger me too bad.
I know.
Oh,
Trick-or-treating is triggering.
Man, showing up to people's homes unannounced, I would get triggered again.
Yeah.
I hated I hated the film industry.
You hated the feeling of what?
I hated going in field service.
Oh, I know, me too.
I used to tell
So I used
folks
to
that.
pretend to knock.
Me too. I like the doorbell when I was young, especially if I knew the person who lived there. I would put these two fingers around the doorbell, and I would do that and pretend I
Yeah.
rang it. But
Yeah. You
the
can touch it without pushing it. And then
yeah,
you go, oh.
but the
Yeah.
grown-ups would be watching me, whoever I was working with, and sometimes they'd be like, "I didn't hear the bell." I was like, "I heard it."
Or then they see, and then it's like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were home. I know.
Oh man, I
Then
hated
they know
field
you're
service.
pretending to knock. God, I hate
Hmm.
that. And it's the pretending to knock is why they started the carts and made them stand on the street corner. Because it's like, if you're going to pretend to knock, you're going to stand there in front of it. It's a punishment. Imagine if you found out an employee was pretending to knock and wasn't placing their magazines as an employee. I'd be like, oh, you're going and you're faking and you're lying on your time. Then I'm going to make you stand with a cart as a boss. As a boss, that's what I would make them do. And I'm going to make you stand in front of everybody in a real public place. And yes, apostates are going to come up and they're going to record you. But too bad, you've been pretending to knock for so long. You got to stand there like a boob and, like, put up with it or shut up. And you're going to be asked a bunch of it's a punishment. It's like a boss punishment. I couldn't think of anything better than that. To be honest, the carts is beautiful. I love the carts. They're very easy to find and, put them to their faces.
I hated card witnessing.
I've done it a few times at the very beginning.
Yeah.
I hated it too. It was, and apostates would come up and I'd be like, I know. Shut up. Oh, are you sure? Yes. I'm standing here because mom told me to, okay? Just leave me alone. Okay.
You know what I did one day? It was the brother I was with was talking with someone, so this guy he was on a bike and he kept coming back and forth and just staring at the car. And so while my partner was talking to somebody, he just stopped on his bike and he was like, "What would you do if I took something, or what would you do if I knocked it over?" And I looked at him and I was like, "I don't give a damn." And he just like looked at me and rolled his bike off.
Oh my God. I would have loved to have hit your cart, man.
I don't care.
I wonder what all the people of carts that I've gone to, I wonder what's happened to them, If they're woke, if they know it's me, Like, did you know it was me? Like, even up in Phoenix, San Diego.
What did you do with the cards? Like, what would you say when you went up to them?
Well, I recorded it. You didn't see?
No, not a card.
Oh, I was a cart crashing maniac.
Oh my goodness.
That was my biggest thing.
Yeah, I saw the haul, but yeah.
That was while you were deep asleep. We were having fun. I was a cart crashing maniac. We would do it as groups. I did it by myself. Just like how the car crashes I have up now.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same thing. Same thing. I've been doing that for years. You missed the lot, Mitch. You missed the apocalypse.
I was deep in it.
You were asleep during the apostate apocalypse.
I was giving my public talks.
I know. Some people think this is the one thing with some XJWs that have woken up recently. They think that the apostasy has just begun. That, oh, I'm awake. It's like, oh no, it's been going on for a long time. We have done a lot of things. Of all those things that woke you up are the things we did. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And it's exhausting, and it's like, okay, now the new generation, you guys can do it, because it's like done. You know, like when you wake up enough people, it's like, no, I'm done. Don't need to anymore. You know.
So do you think they're gonna bring out any more new light this year?
Oh yeah, every single month it's going to be something else.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Until it's so catastrophic. There's very few people left. This, you know, it's like a suicide mission.
Hmm.
I'm going to say it ahead of time. I see it as a suicide mission that they have gotten themselves in so deep, and they know it. I mean, how in the world would they be able to recover from what they've done? To make it better, to make it right.
Yeah.
With zero.
And then that Supreme Court case in Norway is gonna start in February.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
What kind of court case?
It's like, man, they're it's like three main things, and I posted about it, but it's like them being an organization and things they do to children, like, you know, baptism and all the other stuff. But it's going to Supreme Court. Yeah.
Okay.
And I have to look more into it, but I've heard that that's why they've like seen some new light on certain things because of what's going on in Norway. Like they're trying to jump in front of the storm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's what I always tell people when they come out with their new light. It has to do it has to be money motivated. Like they're trying to save money somehow. That's what new light is.
Well, I think they're trying to save their own butts at this point.
Yeah. I
Like,
saw somebody posted a convention and it was like empty.
yeah.
Like last week. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's not like it used to be.
No. Mm-mm.
They did something that was unforgivable. Like they committed the unforgivable sin. You know, because all we did was love them. And we didn't love them how they wanted us to love them. And I'm sorry, we're imperfect. You know, we made mistakes, and you punished too many of us
Yeah.
for being imperfect and excuse us for being imperfect, where you publicly humiliated way too many of us as children. You don't publicly humiliate me as a child and everybody else as a child for what they've done without suffering the repercussions.
Yeah.
You know, and I've never seen a group of more evil people. And so whoever wants to stay and be held accountable, good. I want as many Jehovah's Witnesses to be in that organization when the hammer hits. You know, I don't want it to be when the hammer hits for there only to be like 500 of them left. I want them to be like 5 million of them be put behind bars, or 5 million of them to get sued within an inch of their lives. You know what I mean? I want as many of them that are there to get hit with a lawsuit individually as humanly possible. You know? And it would be a shame if there were only like 1,000 of them left. A lot more need to be punished. Oh, I listed my Proclaimers book up on eBay. Talk about closure. Did you see that?
No.
Yes, my precious, that's how much closure I've gotten.
Wow.
Is I listed my precious Proclaimers book on eBay.
Man, I remember when
And everybody knows.
Do it have all your little study notes in them?
Yep. I signed it. I'm like, this is EXJW Smurf Girl. I'm done. I don't need to look at that stupid Proclaimers book and make a stupid video about that stupid doctrine any stupid more times.
So, was that your last piece of literature?
No, I think I've got one more book to list on eBay, and that's about it. I never want to. I don't need to look at it anymore. It's like it's stupid,
Yeah,
you
I got
know.
rid of everything.
Yeah, I can't. You know, it's you know, of anybody who thinks that the literature still needs to be gone through to prove Watchtower is an idiot. It's like, trust me, everybody knows they're an idiot. So no
Except
need.
active Jehovah's Witnesses.
You know, and leave them. They're not worth it. They're really truly not worth it. They're not.
So, okay, let me ask you, because, oh my goodness, every day I get people asking me about Smurf Girl.
Yeah. Every day? That must be annoying.
No, it's
Is
not
that
annoying.
annoying, Nick?
No,
Are you
no, it's
annoyed?
not annoying. I laugh because they
Yeah.
want to know, like, what is she like and all that. I'm like,
What am I like?
she's a knucklehead. But so it's like they want to know, like, I think a lot of them want to know why you are so mad.
What?
Why you're mad at the organization?
Why?
Yeah,
That's the dumbest question I've ever heard.
don't say that.
No, that is.
You can't say that's a dumb question. Now,
If people know me
Rose,
and don't know,
Rose. Listen, some of our listeners and viewers might be younger,
mm-hmm.
so
Oh,
no question is a stupid question, Rose. Okay, we want numbers
yes,
to
sir.
go up. We want numbers to go up, Rose.
Whoops! I dropped my glasses.
We want numbers to go up. By the way, we had let me see, we had Germany join the party and I think Switzerland.
Awesome. Welcome.
You know how we do that? We're nice to people, Rose. There's no stupid question.
Just stupid answers. Just stupid answers by me.
I need what they have on the radio, the dump button when they like mute.
Why? Okay, so the question is, why is demonized Smurf Girl so mad at the organization?
Yeah. It's a valid question. It's a valid question. A lot of people might not know.
Because
They
I'm
might,
demonized Smurf Girl, and that's my persona.
but
Being
why?
mad.
Why are you demonized Smurf Girl?
Well, because that's what Watchtower wants me to be. Like that's the persona they gave me. But it's because they're so stupid. Like, they're so stupid. What is there not to be mad? What is there not to be mad about? You tell me what's not to be mad about. Like,
Okay,
seriously.
Rose, I know.
Why are you mad, Mitch?
I know, but we're talking. God, this is so hard.
You're making me mad.
I want
No,
you.
no. Okay, you know why
I
I'm
want
so
you to
mad?
tell them. I know.
No,
But
you know why I'm so mad?
why?
It's because Jehovah's Witnesses ask the most stupid questions and say the stupidest things, and it makes me so mad. I seriously can't take it. They say the stupidest things. No, I joke. You know, if you're an apostate, you get it. You know what I mean? You get it. They get it. They get it. There's nothing not stupid about the org. It's because it's stupid. That's why I'm mad. It's so stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid.
That's a vague answer. God damn it. That's a vague answer.
No, that's my
Work
answer.
with me.
The reason why I'm so mad is because it's so stupid.
As your producer,
Yeah.
I'm working hard to make numbers go up.
Too bad. Oh, I thought I was working towards making the numbers go down.
Yeah, you're working on it. Yeah. That's a true statement.
As a producer, or as a fellow producer, or as like the star, Mr. Producer, that was a stupid question. No,
But you still didn't answer the question.
no, it's because of why I'm so mad is that I can't believe as a member of Mensa that I was made to do and live in something so stupid as that. That is the most unintelligent, other than like Warren Jeffs would be a little bit stupider. It's 1 degree above Warren Jeffs. That's how stupid. I can't believe that I was made to live and deal with such a stupid group of people, right? Like, and to believe such stupid doctrine. I can't believe as a member of Mensa that I was forced to believe such stupid doctrine about the Bible and about life and about everything for so long.
So we're getting somewhere. So
Yeah.
the first thing was the doctrine. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about
And I'm mad about it.
yes, we get that. We get that.
I'm mad about how stupid it was. It was stupid. Yeah. Have I mentioned how stupid it was?
Before we hit record the next episode, we're gonna have a long talk before things we can say and can't say.
No, because it's true. Hey, apostates, was it stupid or was it not stupid? The organization was pretty stupid what we were made to do.
And for those who may not be as old as I am, can you explain the Smurf thing?
It's just me in a nutshell. It was my first act of apostasy, flipping out. It's really hard to explain. It's really hard to explain. It was something, it wasn't necessarily just me. It was the adults. I can't explain what those idiot adult Jehovah's Witnesses thought I did. I know what I did. I know why. I'm sick of having to jump through hoops to explain, of who I am. You know who I am. If you don't, Google it. Google it. Fill in the blanks. It's been going on for over 40 years.
Wow.
I can't just say it of an over 40-year period of time. I can't sum it up real simply. You know what I mean? People have been murdered over it in my own family and otherwise. Like it's not some like some people when they repeat it of like it's not something stupid. Like it was extremely deadly. And it still is. Like it's not just some urban legend, like it was a it is a very demonized family that's got an issue.
So that's why I wanted you, like you're slowly getting it. Now that you're calming down, that's why I wanted people to like understand.
Yeah.
Like we have an audience. You know
we do? No.
We have an audience, and some might not know as much as others know, so that's why I just wanted you to.
Our audience is all my old friends. Hey, but everybody, I love you. I want everybody to know I love you. And for years, I want to say to the audience though, because I do, they are my people. Like anybody that watches knows me or get to know me, but thank you for putting up with me not showing my face. Like for years, I wouldn't show my face because I was so worried about Uncle Brent and stuff. And they, to ones that went through that with me, thank you. Of me having, of my viewers, they were there when I would call them up on the phone and flip out. Just like calling them up, scream crying because Uncle Brent snapped. Like there are people that are viewers that have been with me being, drunk crying together. being in person, sleeping over at everybody's house, going to California, going to New York, going here, going there. Like, we've been through stuff. We've been in the trenches. Like, I don't have viewers that don't know me, that haven't seen me in person. And like, we've slept in the same hotel rooms together. We've cart crashed together. We've Kingdom Hall crashed together. We've done protests together. We've cried together. We've talked for hours. We have each other's phone numbers, you know, that we know each other. And for years, they knew me just without seeing my face unless they met me in person. But now it's like, you know, now everybody gets to know me. But for years and years and years and years, you know, I've been a presence in the community, like way before you woke up, Mitch, you know, like, you know, if you're just getting to know me, it's a shame my old channel got taken down. But it's been a journey. Like, I don't even honestly know where to start of what I've been through, of the hoops I've had to jump through. Like, you know, at this point, like, I don't, you know, Google it. Like, Google it, you know, airplane banners and all these different things, murders and stuff, of chaos. You know, it's way deeper than that. Like, it's already been substantiated in multiple different ways where people have lost their lives.
I think it's just important. Like, yeah, anybody can Google it, but I think, like, it'll help coming straight from your mouth too. So.
What? Say it last part.
I said, like, anyone can Google it, yes, but I said I know some of it for our audience would be better, you know, just hearing it straight from you.
Yeah. So well, I guess with the big giant piece of work that I am now, because I am a piece of work. I was like that as a little girl, and it's like, hey, you know, if I've gotta make a demonized Smurf run down the aisle of Kingdom Hall to get attention about what nightmare's going on, I'm gonna do it, no matter what I gotta do. It was me getting attention to what was going on in the organization, what was going on with me, what was going on with Uncle Brent, what was going on with Uncle Clyde. That was my first attempt at trying to get attention about what was being done to Rose Bundy in, you know, April 8th, 1982. And now it's, you know, September 2025. And, you know, I have gotten attention about it, but not what I need. And it's because, sadly, over what, you know, 43 years, the witnesses want to focus on something that is stupid instead of, I was being hurt. And I made a big giant scene that turned into an urban legend where people wanted to think that I had some kind of superhuman powers, instead of calling the cops, doing the right thing, coming to rescue me. They wanted to gossip instead of rescuing an abused, trafficked child.
Yeah.
And I don't want to talk about something that I did that got misconstrued, that it's not something stupid. It was completely serious. It was completely deadly. It's still deadly. It's not something to, you know, take lightly. I freak out about it every single day. It's more serious than people realize. It's not something stupid like, you know, it was, you know, and then they tried to sensationalize it and draw people's attention and freak them out about, oh, no. It's not a bunch of traffickers and pedos that are responsible for what happened with Demonized Smurf Girl. It was the demons. It's like, no, the demons were Watchtower that made me do that. And I will do it again, and I will do it again, and I will do it again, no matter how many times I need to do it. And I'm outspoken about it because I'm an urban legend, and if, as the producer there, Mitch, If I feel that something's stupid, as the demonized urban legend, if I think it's stupid, I'm going to say it's stupid, and I don't have to get into it
No, but look,
because
look,
I'm
look.
demonized.
You finally touched on what I wanted you to touch on. Being your producer is hard, I'll just tell you. But you finally touched on it. Like, I wanted people to like not know about the Smurf thing,
Mm-hmm.
but why? And you said it all with all of that. You said what I was wanting you to say about you were trying to bring attention to the trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I wanted people to hear come from your mouth. Like,
Yeah.
we've
And
talked.
then
I
as soon
know it,
as
but I wanted them to know it.
it happened, I got trafficked to all of the conventions. Got trafficked through Hollywood because of it. My Smurf being Chucky. Chucky right there. Traffic through
I don't see them.
Hollywood. There's nowhere that I haven't been trafficked. There's a soundtrack to it. There's a
Dang.
series, and it's like, if you want to know, just go watch the Chucky series. If you want to know what happened, and just put me in the star position of which it should have been in the first place. And it's a real shame that people have made money off of the horror that one little girl put a religion through. And I regret nothing other than I wish, instead of repeating something, instead of people focusing on, how did you make a Smurf run? It's like, why don't you worry about what was going on with me? Why isn't one person like, I hope that little girl's okay that happened to? Not
Like
one person. Not one person has ever said, boy, there was a little girl that happened to. I hope that little girl's okay. Instead, every single one worries about the Smurf. They don't worry about me.
Well, that's what they were asking me. They wanted to know, like, about you, not the Smurf thing. That's what they
Well, I was
called
just
it.
being severely abused,
Yeah,
and that was a cry for help.
yeah. That's what they're asking. Not the Smurf incident. They know I don't talk about that. I don't like talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that
they're
was just
they're
tantrum.
trying to get to know you.
Yeah.
I know it's triggering, but I have
It's
to
the
ask
most
you.
triggering thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, but I just like I said, I'm trying to help the audience understand who you are.
No, they know. I think like every single one of them would know, but it's not. It's just what Watchtower did, and then what Hollywood did too. What they did in conjunction, that was so hurtful. They made things so much worse, and they caused people to be murdered. That's unforgivable. That's unforgivable. You know. And then the witnesses want to act like victims. It's like, no, you're not a victim. You're not a victim at all. Like, you're the farthest thing from a victim. Because and I was even saying, like, how many times do I have to say to the family, you remember what happened in 1982? Hey, you don't want that to happen again, do you? And it did. And it's like, oh well, don't be crying, don't be moaning, don't be bitching. I said it very specifically. When I say when something is about to happen, you need to listen. And if they don't listen, they can't cry about it afterwards and say, oh, boo hoo, look at what happened to us. It's like, oh no, I was all over the internet saying, hey, you need to be careful. And when you don't listen, and it's like, and then nobody cares. Even Watchtower doesn't care. And it's sad.
Mm-hmm.
It's really sad.
Yeah.
And even the authorities don't care. Like, the authorities don't care. Like if I go to the police and say, hey, I'm demonized Smurf Girl, do you know how stupid the cops think that is? And it's not stupid. It was something millions of us were put through as satanic panic, but cops don't get it. They just don't.
No.
And it's like, I'm like done going to the cops, because how many times do I have to go to the cops and say, hey, and then I get put in the hospital because it sounds stupid, right? Because it does sound stupid. I don't know.
Yeah, if they
It's
don't know
tricky.
that. Hmm. See,
It's tricky.
thank you. Thank you. That wasn't. Okay, there we go. We're breathing.
Okay.
We're breathing.
Well, you know, I've got a personality and I've got a reputation to
Hey,
uphold, and you know, I try not to disappoint. You know,
I know you don't. I know you don't. That's why I was like, it's no
no, because
secret.
you know, everybody that's been around for a while, they know me. You know, like for
Yeah,
one,
but
I don't put up with it with myself, and I don't put up with it with anybody else. Like if other people, because I know sometimes people, like if you get asked questions to ask me, you got to understand what is that person's agenda of wanting you, asking
I,
you to ask me something
I
that's
ask.
triggering. Like
Yeah,
I would have, you know what I mean, where
I don't
I
ask.
would be
I
like,
only I only run some by you. I don't tell you everything they ask me.
what? No, okay, ask me something else. What else have you
No,
been
I'm
asked?
scared.
Because what's funny is that they don't have the nerve to ask me myself. They can ask me. I've got my own channel. I got
Well, you
YouTube.
gotta
I got
understand.
Facebook.
You have to understand. What did I tell you when we first started talking?
I
What
forget.
what did I? Oh, damn, that hurt.
Oh, they feel more comfortable asking you.
No, I'm saying when you and I started talking, I told you I was like I was intimidated at first. You scared me.
Oh yeah. Nah.
Yeah. So,
I've been around way longer than you, Mitch. I mean, come on. They
hey,
don't have to be scared of me.
I'm just a teddy bear.
Yeah. They don't have to be scared of me. I'm
Well,
well known.
That's what I'm trying to get them to see.
I'm well known just as myself. I don't
That's
even
why you.
need the demonized smirk thing.
That's why you can't go saying it's a stupid question. I'm trying to get them to see how nice you are.
No, I'm not.
Glad I
That's
put
the whole
deodorant on
thing.
before the show. Damn.
You're a newbie, Mitch. I'm a sweetheart. Everybody knows it. I've
Oh,
slept at
sweet.
people's houses. Like they let me
So
sleep in their
wait.
house. They know.
So
I
you
have
sound
pizza
news
with
that you're
people,
nice.
and
I'm
you
not
know,
nice. I'm not nice.
I've met basically everybody. Know everybody in the community. You know, met them in person, or I knew them as a witness, or I know them as an apostate. Yeah,
Hmm.
I know everybody. They know me. For goodness sake, they know me. From what you know,
Like I said,
from six screens.
it's not from them. It's not from them. I'm asking for the newer generation. That's why I'm
Uh,
asking. Yeah, I'm not asking for the old crusty people. I'm asking for the newer generation.
okay. What else are you gonna ask?
Nothing now. You
Okay.
scared me.
Oh, sorry.
Don't look behind you. Nothing behind
Don't trigger me.
you. Oh my goodness.
So what else
What
do you
else
get
is going
asked?
on? What else is going on?
Nothing. I'm just worried about that broadcast that they're asking for nothing but trouble. They're touching on something that they shouldn't, that, you know, they're asking for trouble. That's all I can
So,
say.
what kind of blowback do you think it'll cause?
Well, I think they're just trying to push people over the edge because me watching it, I know how it was pushing me over the edge, and I'm just like, well, I mean, there was people that it's like turn it off, I can't listen to this. Not even just me, but other people that I know were like, I don't want to listen to that. That's ridiculous, and it triggers people that weren't even raised a witness. They can't even listen to their voice. And I know how it made me feel, and I know how it's going to make other people in my family feel, and it feels, I feel nervous about it. I really don't care how their reaction is, but I'm worried about what their reaction is going to be. I don't, whatever their reaction is going to be, I really don't care, but I'm worried about what it could end up being, you know. And it's sad that I don't care. You know, where you're just like, oh, I hope that broadcast really hit home. You know, you ever hear where it's like, well, that broadcast really hit home? It's like, yeah, it should.
Mhm.
It should. Um, and then even that music video at the end of tell them that they love them. It's like, oh, really? How about tell them that you're sorry?
Mhm.
Sorry goes a long way. You know, it's like, oh, well, but I love you. Okay. Also, it's like, well, I just want to go and tell you that. It's like, oh, really? Well, then why don't you tell me you're sorry? You know, say you're sorry. They don't know how to say they're sorry.
No, they don't. That's what I point out to people. Even in one of the governing body members was giving a talk, and he said they don't owe anyone apologies. Like, and I showed it to people to show them what assholes they are.
Yeah. And that's why we're all so mad, right?
Hmm. Yeah, they say
So,
they don't owe apologies to anyone.
yeah. And I want to see everybody else in the community, of which I've seen, is like, don't worry about what anybody else thinks. You say what makes you feel better.
Yeah.
You just say whatever makes you feel better. If it's like you're stupid, you're this, you're that, I hate you, I can't believe that you were so stupid and you raised me in something so stupid, stupid, stupid. It's okay. Like, it's okay. It's your own personal feeling. And we're not at the Kingdom Hall anymore. We're not at the Kingdom Hall. We don't have to worry about what sister so and so thinks or brother so and so thinks, or oh, you're going to offend sister so and so about, sister so and so. Sister so and so can shove it. If
They say,
sister so and so doesn't like what I have to say, I don't care.
yeah.
And everybody else should feel that way too.
Oh yeah. I used to
We're
hate that
not at the
shit.
hall anymore.
Yeah.
And
That's what I said on my post today too. It's just like I dealt with that organization for like 54 years, and I don't want to hear all that crap that we heard at a Kingdom Hall from an ex Jehovah's Witness.
yeah, exactly.
Like, I just don't. I'm over it. I don't want to hear that type of
Yeah.
talk. I don't want to be judged. Like, yeah.
Yeah, and for me, I've been doing this for so long that I can't retell the same stupid Smurf story over and over and over and over again because it will make me insane. If people don't know what happened with me, I'm sorry. And eventually I'll get into it. I get into it little bits and little bits. I was severely abused, and it's something I don't, want to get into with some of the people that I feel were my abusers,
Yeah.
my abusers like me to talk about it in great length, or they want to, because I don't know also who's asking you. If I know, well, who's asking you to have me get into it in greater detail, it depends on who's asking.
No, no,
If
no.
it,
They didn't. I wasn't asking for great detail. They just wanted to know basically, and they didn't even want to know the Smurf story. They said Smurf Girl talking about you. They wanted to know where your anger came from. That's what I wanted, and you finally, after 15 fucking minutes, you said it. So that's what I wanted.
yeah. It's like, why?
I don't even I don't even talk about that damn Smurf story. They asked me that, and I was like, I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, they just wanted to know where the anger came from, and you finally got to it. So thank you.
Because I'm
We
an
did it.
apostate. Like, that's what all apostates are angry. I'm no angrier than any other goddamn apostate.
I'm a
I'm
peaceful
not
apostate.
unique from anybody else when it
I'm a
comes to my
peacemaking
anger.
apostate.
And I'm also angry for what they did to everybody else. Like, I'm angry for what they did to me. I'm angry for what they did to everybody else. And I'm just angry of what they did to everybody. Me and everybody else. Plain and simple. Like, why wouldn't I be angry? If I wasn't angry, oh no, I'm fine, everything's good. That would be dumb.
I recorded an episode for my podcast. I don't know when I'm going to release it yet, but it was a
Mhm.
ex-elder, and he told me lots and lots of information. I can't wait to release it.
Yeah, good.
Horrible organization.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
So why was that elder angry?
I'm not gonna give away my
Was he
episode.
angry? Why was he angry?
What? He ain't.
Why would he be angry? I don't understand. Huh?
That's a stupid question, Rose.
I know. I heard it from somebody else.
You misunderstood the question.
Yeah, well,
He
I'm
ain't
sure.
jumped down my throat. He ain't jumped down my throat. Wow.
No, that just got me triggered. Like that is and that's something that needs to be addressed is triggers of what triggers people. And
Well,
I
maybe
know I'm
we
not
can
the
do
only
that next
one.
episode.
Is certain things of why are okay? Let me ask you. Number one is somebody who doesn't know, who's ignorant, who's an ignoramus, comes up to you, and I've had this happen many times, like in a bar somewhere, and they'll hear that you're an apostate and that you do what you do. Why are you so angry? Okay, saying it like that. That's when I heard, why are you so angry? It's like, oh, are you that stupid? You know what I mean? Why is she so angry? Ask her why she's so angry. On behalf of every apostate on the face of the planet, if you don't know, get out of our community. Right? You haven't been an apostate long enough, Mitch. You have
We're
not
gonna
been an
have to
apostate long enough.
like before episode 9. We're gonna have a public relations class.
Not really. Don't need it.
Yes, you do. Yes.
No. I'm an urban legend for a reason, Mitch.
Oh my goodness. God.
Nope.
Giving me
You didn't get
also
here by
like
words.
look, man.
No, it's like, oh, why do I wear a green army jacket? You know, I don't know. But anyway, it's been an hour. This has been an interesting Watchtower After Dark.
There are people who may not know the full thing, the full story.
Mm-hmm.
So we just tell them. It's easy. It was easy. You answered the question. I think you misunderstood. You misunderstood. They were trying to get to know you, not that story. The story.
Who is it though?
Like,
Who is it?
People from the different social medias from Watchtower After Dark.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to you guys.
The account I'm trying to grow. The account I'm trying so desperately to grow, and trying to keep listeners and viewers.
Oh. What are we gonna lose?
And let me just tell you all, as her producer, there is no stupid question. I apologize.
No, that's what Watchtowers After Dark is all about. Is me flipping out. I haven't had a good old fashioned 6 screens flip out in a while. Well, and not on camera. It was
congratulations.
Great. I feel good. I feel good. No, that's the one good thing about Watchtower After Dark is that, like on 6 screens, you are at liberty to vent and talk and say of whatever you feel. That no matter what, there's no holds barred, and we're allowed to say what we want to say, no matter what. Me and everybody else, and if we don't agree, that's fine. You know, and you know, I don't know. That's what's beautiful about it. That's what makes Watchtower After Dark after dark.
It is.
Yeah.
I just don't, I just don't want to offend any of our new listeners. That's all.
No, we wouldn't. They're badass. They're part of the army. No, they get it. They're part of the army. And if they're not, they'll be inducted soon. Oh, and join the Watchtower After Dark group. That's where the army meets.
Yeah.
You know, check out my YouTube.
TikTok.
Everything. TikTok's growing really good.
Inst-
I'm proud of that.
Instagram.
I'm
Instagram.
selling some weird stuff
Instagram.
on
The
eBay. So
Watchtower
if
After
you want,
Dark is oh my goodness.
what? No, and I'm selling some weird stuff on eBay. So check out my eBay. I put it on my Facebook.
Do you still have a songbook?
No, I don't have the
Ah,
Watchtower songbook. No.
yeah. Okay. I was gonna tell you to sign the wrist on the back cover and sell it on eBay.
Well, you know everybody hates that guy because he's a pedo. You don't want to sign a pedo picture. You seriously? Nobody likes the back of the songbook guy. He's a creep.
Oh,
He's a creep. You wouldn't want to do that. You don't want to be the back of the songbook guy. No, because that's a picture of a pedo.
he got a small wrist anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that. Well, thanks for having Watchtower After Dark with me.
You're very welcome.
So,
what are you gonna
any other
call
questions?
this episode? What are you gonna call this episode?
I get
The
triggered.
last one
Smurf
was
Girl gets triggered.
scary. I like that.
The triggering of Smurf Girl. As Chucky runs across the thing, he's just running. He's running. Oh God, go! He's getting. I should just have him up like this, like that.
No.
No, he sleeps in here on the daily.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I think for next episode, you can think on it, but I think that would be a good topic. Things that trigger ex-witnesses to hear.
Oh yeah. Number one, why are you so angry? The number one most triggering. That would be the most triggering. It's like, what is there not to be angry about? For goodness sake. You know. Yeah. Especially after so many years. And especially when I've gotten closure, like I'm in the process of healing and getting closure. And, I want everyone to get closure and take my journey as an example. Like if I'm able to actually get proper closure, that I want them to know what that looks like, of where you can move on and be a success and get over your anger, and that of how to address. If somebody asks you, you do not have to answer a question just because, like, for one, if somebody asks you a question and you don't feel like answering, you can say, well, that was stupid, move on. Of you've got a voice, and don't allow yourself to be abused or made to talk about something you don't want to talk about just because some random nobody, no name person said they want to know. I don't have to talk about anything that I don't want to talk about, and neither does anybody else, because you don't know who's asking. It could be some pedo back of the songbook guy that wants to ask you some stupid question, and you can say, sorry, no, I don't want to, I don't want, that's just the way, it is. And it's like, it can be a very simple yes or no, or no, I'm being super triggered. And hopefully with, people can understand that.
Yeah, I hear you.
Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, it's just, and I want people of the viewers to learn how to stand up for yourself. Just because, somebody wants to ask a question or something, you don't have to.
Very true.
Yep. And that is a part of closure, where it's like, no, if you're put in an uncomfortable situation, you can speak up for yourself. And if people who are your friends that have been watching you for years and years and years don't get it, I know for a fact that every single one of my friends in the apostate community is going to know exactly what I am saying right now. every single person in the apostate community that has been with me along this journey is going to know exactly what I'm talking about right now. And if somebody who's a newbie doesn't get what I'm saying, you know, about anything, well, they eventually will, and just, you know, just know that you will understand what I'm talking about eventually. Or when they rewatch it or watch this for the first time, they'll say, "Oh yeah, you know what? I kind of get what she's saying." And if they don't get it, you cannot also satisfy everyone all the time. I can't please everyone. All I want to do is please myself for the first time in forever, especially after being raised the way that we were all raised. It's not about pleasing an anonymous audience. It's about pleasing yourself and getting closure. So please don't sign the back of the songbook, Mitch, like you're the back of the songbook guy, because that guy's a pedo.
Then why did you have me holding my wrist up then?
I didn't.
You did.
Mm-mm.
About 2 episodes ago, you told me to hold my wrist up.
No, I don't think so.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna play it back for you.
Right now?
No, not right now. I'm gonna find it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, he's leering at that little girl.
And now you tell me that.
Yeah, no, that's a known thing. Sorry about that if I did.
Wow.
Yeah. But anyway. Well, that's about it. It's been an hour and 15 minutes. I got Worldly Caleb in the other room, actually. Like, seriously. He's been waiting on me. So I got to go do some Worldly Caleb stuff. Me and Sophia. Sophia and Worldly Caleb were both worldly. Worldly Sophia and Worldly Caleb.
Is that someone real?
Yeah, he's in the other room. I put pictures of Worldly Caleb.
I have to check too.
Yeah, so Sophia and Caleb are gonna go hang out. So we love you guys. Thanks for hanging in with Watchtower After Dark. It was a rough one, but you know what? Sometimes with Watchtower After Dark, it gets emotional. Like Watchtower After Dark is known for being an emotional roller coaster. It always is an emotional roller coaster for me. And you know, if anybody did get offended, just know, hey, it's a journey. And if I was mistaken for flipping out or whatever, oh well, you know, that everyone is allowed. Everyone's allowed. We went through something that was tragic and traumatic, and through trauma and through abuse, sometimes certain things, you know, and it's not that big of a deal. You know, if I think a question is stupid, it's stupid. Oh well, it's like I don't, you know, it's like sorry. And also, that was a little bit of Uncle Tony coming out. Yeah, that was stupid. Yeah. Like, God damn it. You know, a little bit of Uncle Tony coming out. So, and shout out to Uncle Tony. I hope he's okay. And to Jesse and Paul and Susan. I hope they are okay. And that maybe one day we'll hear from them. And I love them. And I hope you like my impression of them. But, so anyway, you got anything left to say, Mitch, before we wrap it up?
No, I'm good.
All right. Thanks for allowing me to get triggered. Now you know what that looks like. It's not pretty, you know. It's like, well, what about, it's like, no, because I flip out and I'm okay, you know, and cool. I flip out even on camera.
You're cool. That's what, yeah.
All right. Good. All right. Awesome. Love everybody. And thanks for listening to the whole stinking hour and 15 minutes of me ranting. Just, This is, you know what? If we don't get any viewers after this, I don't know what to say. We might as well just, maybe we'll get canceled. We're just trying to get canceled.
You can thank your producer.
Yeah.
I know how to put butts in the seats.
You put what?
I said I know how to put butts in the seats.
Yeah. All right.
This was a great episode.
Yep. Thanks, Mitch. All right.
All
Check
right.
out. I'm Rose Smurf Girl Bundy on Facebook.
Yeah.
So find me on Facebook and on YouTube and everything. And I love you guys. We've been through a lot. Lots of different channels, lots of different everything. And I appreciate you guys allowing me to get closure like you have. I appreciate it a lot. And I love you.
Alrighty.
All right, have a
Talk to
good
you
one.
soon.
Thanks, Mitch.
You're
Say
welcome.
goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.